scared to drink the water.
Why are you scared? Don't listen. Don't. We're not doing.
Let's just do it.
Since when are you scared to drink the water in front of me?
I just feel like it's a little bit inappropriate.
Okay. If anyone has a Muslim friend fasting, can you don't? I feel like that makes it weirder. And Dave's a baby.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Just doing all the things I just can't do.
Yeah.
I love that for you. Amazing. Well, if you haven't already realized, I'm fasting today, and Yaz is making it extremely clear that I'm fasting today.
Ramadan Kareem, my brother.
Thank you so much.
How's it going?
Not good.
Not
I
good.
will admit it's not going good this year for me. Usually it's pretty good. But I think this year, because I'm training more and I'm eating more, I'm feeling it a lot more. I'm hungry. I'm shitty. Don't piss me off. What are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I was about to call you out on something, and now I'm scared. I'm scared that
What?
you're gonna like jump on me because you're like hangry.
What are you gonna-
You're hangry.
I'm so hangry right now. I can't explain to you. What? What are you going to call me out on?
Just something I saw downstairs that pissed me off.
What'd you see?
I needed to find a parking spot, and you had taken up 2 spaces.
Okay, you know what?
You're
I'm
one of
so
those- you're
ready.
one of those
I'm
pricks.
so ready to talk about this. Because I actually acknowledge this within myself. I parked and I was like, can Yaz fit in this or not? And I looked at it and I'm like, he definitely can't. So I
could.
just moved up. You definitely
No.
could not have fit in
100%.
that
Oh, I should've
because
taken
there was
a
a
photo.
bunch of assholes behind me with a bunch of space as well. Like they were being idiots. So I'm like, there's no point.
I
Like,
legally parked anyway, so it's fine. But in saying that,
you know, we're not doing this today. We're not testing me today. For the next 3 weeks on this podcast, we are being extra nice to me because I'll rip your fucking head off if you piss me off.
oh, are you allowed to swear? Are you allowed to swear? Drink Ramadan?
Just drink the water now.
You already broke
yeah,
it.
Yeah, look, I'm going to try my best cutting back on the swearing as well. We all know.
I'll try my best too.
It's too much, bro. You know how much we swear on this podcast? It's
Too much.
ridiculous.
I noticed it last week.
We need to cut back on it big time.
I noticed
bro.
it last week. It was really bad. We even had to send Dave a message and say,
Yeah,
can you just mute some of the fucks?
Yeah, if you watch, was it the Nash episode?
The Nash episode,
the Nash
yeah.
episode. You like said fuck every 3 words had a fuck in it. Definitely.
That's really bad.
Yeah,
But it's everyday language, isn't it?
Yeah, in Australia, yeah.
Dave, do you swear often?
Yeah.
Every sentence has a swear word in it?
It depends who I'm talking to, but yeah, often.
Yeah, just your mates.
Because it's like a thinking word as well. You're like, fucking,
Yeah.
that fucking thing. Yeah.
It's true, eh?
But look, regardless, I'm not doing well. I'm still training. I'm trying to train as hard as I can while I'm fasting, and that's not going well for me either. You're training? Are you training?
Yeah, am I training? You piece of dog shit. Dave, do you know what this bloke said to me the other day?
What?
He FaceTimes me specifically for this reason. And I'm having a great day, by the way. It was probably 3 or 4 days ago. I'm having an amazing day, right? I get a phone call from Feras. I'm like, my best mate.
Here we go.
Let's answer.
Really setting it up.
So I answer, and he's at the gym, right? Great. We love that for you. And he looks at me, he goes, I'm going to say something to you, you're going to get very upset. I said, what's going on? He goes, are you sure you want to hear it? I said, yes. He goes, when I looked at you the other day and I looked at your body, I thought to myself, you look fucking disgusting.
And I will say,
say
he
that?
did not sugarcoat it either. I
No,
said that.
that's exactly what he said. He goes, your body is putrid.
Yeah. I had.
It's 2025.
I
you can't be
understand.
saying that.
You
People
can't-
have body image
you can't
issues,
shame
you know?
people.
I agree. I am so with you, and I don't think I've ever called anyone's body disgusting. Yaz, though, I know.
And putrid. He also said putrid.
Yeah, I doubled down on it because I know the type of person Yaz is. Yaz is actually a very reactive person. He is. But not in the sense that like he'll swear back at you. No. He will be like, he'll take in the information and he'll be like, okay, I'm going to do everything in my power to prove this motherfucker wrong.
Yeah, that's
And
me.
That's the type of person Yaz is. And I know Yaz wants a good body. I know that. So all he needed was his friend to be like, your body is absolutely disgusting and putrid and you need to do something about like
Relax.
It's fucked.
We don't need the facial. The faces you're pulling.
So have you been training, Yaz?
Every day since that day. every
worked.
day.
And
It worked, yeah.
It worked because I want the best for my own friends. If I knew for a fact that he wasn't going to work, of course I'm not going to say that. Do I actually think his body's disgusting? Of course not. Nash was on the podcast last week. But genuinely, I thought, it would make a difference and I feel like it would change your life. And it's working.
Yeah,
You're
I've
welcome.
gone like even yesterday, right, Dave? Yesterday, I woke up. I had a busy day. I had to go see family. Then I had to come home, do a bit of work on the computer. Before I knew it, it was
Sounds
like
smashed.
it was like no. For a Sunday, that's pretty bad. For a Sunday, Dave, that's pretty crazy. Anyways, come 10 p.m., I'm like, shit, I haven't gone to the gym yet.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, I said, you know what? We won't do it today. Went, laid in my bed, put Married at First Sight on, started watching it, and all I could hear was the echo of Feras' voice in my head going, your body's disgusting, your body's putrid. And I'm like, fucking, what a piece of shit. By the time we had midnight, I can't sleep because Feras' voice is still in my head. I was like, I'm going to the gym.
Shut up. Did you actually go to the gym
Yeah,
at that
I
time?
went, put the active wear on, headed down to the gym at 12:30, left at 2 a.m.
I'm so sorry,
Don't
but
be
you're
sorry.
also welcome.
Look at this, bro. It's working. Don't worry. It's working.
Yeah.
Look, it's
Sure.
tight.
No,
Look,
you
my
know what?
shirts are tight.
You actually look good. I take back what I said. You're looking great,
Thank you.
honestly. But I feel really, really bad that you were at the gym till 2 a.m.
But look, no. Thank you. You sometimes need friends. You need friends like you.
You need friends to sort of put you back in line, I reckon. And I'd want you to do the exact. I've told you this before, and I've showed you a picture of me pre-gym, and I've told him. I've said, yes, if I ever look like this again, I want you to fucking tell me.
It was a bad photo. I couldn't believe that's what you used to look like. It wasn't fat. It was just.
Can I pull up? I'm gonna pull up.
If you
my-
pull it
my
up,
face.
just know we're putting it in the video.
Yeah, of course. No. It was just in my face.
No,
Like,
it was
can-
you laying down on a beach bed.
All right, you know what? Let's put that up. I
Just
don't
put
care.
it up.
Yeah,
If you guys want to see Feras and what he used to look like,
Yeah, it's shocking.
we
It's
record all the podcasts, so
So-
you can head over to YouTube and watch the whole thing.
Yeah, this is bad.
It is bad.
Dave, I don't know if you can see that.
Pass it over to him.
Yeah.
You have Borat's body. That's the best way to explain it.
Yeah, I was a heavy smoker as well. I looked ridiculous.
You can shame. It's fine.
Now, but you know what? He says
hear
that,
it.
because, but he hasn't seen the after as well. There's a
You
huge
can sort
difference.
of see the difference in the face, and I don't know if it's because the beard was a bit bushier.
There's
but
a
like,
difference in the face, difference
Yeah.
in the body, and body hair as well.
I love your body hair. Are you self-conscious about anything? I'm just curious now in the state that you're in. Are you self-conscious about anything?
At the moment,
Anything at all?
yeah, I'm self-conscious.
What are you self-conscious about?
My sweat, as you can see.
That would make sense. But that's
I
all right.
have like
Oh, you brought the towel.
yeah, I brought it.
Wow, thank
Can
you
I
so
just
much.
Say,
Use it. How about you use it?
Now that you're on this topic, that I think this is the most thing I'm actually self-conscious about, because I like looking clean.
Yeah.
And I'm a big hygiene person. So the second I start sweating, I look dirty and I feel dirty. And I don't like it.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%.
But I feel like you only sweat from your head.
I do. It's just my
You don't have
forehead.
underarm sweat patches. You don't have.
Genuinely. Like, honestly, like if I'm sweating, you would have seen it by now. It's
Just your
just
head.
the forehead. So I think that's my biggest like self-conscious thing. It makes me feel like either I'm a heroin addict or like I'm disgusting. So not the biggest fan of it. But yeah. What else has been going on, Yes? Tell me.
A lot's been going on. Talking about going to the gym and going to, being healthy and eating well. I miss one thing.
What?
Can you guess what that is? I usually eat it weekly. It's very bad to say, but I do.
Fast food.
McDonald's.
Macca's.
I do love
yeah.
McDonald's.
All right.
Apparently, we're meant to be boycotting it, but I can't. I've tried.
Yeah.
It's too good. I was in the Middle East eating McDonald's. You know how bad that was?
Bro, Middle Eastern Macca's is
Oh,
so
it's-
good.
it's the best.
It's incredible.
It is
Dave,
the
have you
best.
I don't know if have you been to the Middle East at all?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
I
it's
haven't been to Middle East.
incredible. It
I
is
was
so
in
good.
Japan and I had Macca's there, and they had like a teriyaki chicken burger, which was pretty unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it nice?
It was pretty good, like for Macca's. I don't know if that was just the novelty of this being like a different type of Macca's burger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also true. It's the excitement of something different, but it's
Yeah.
still Macca's. That's what we should look at. Different burgers of Macca's around the
I'll
world.
tell you where the strangest McDonald's is. The strangest McDonald's. Jerusalem.
Why?
Jerusalem in Israel, Palestine, whatever you want to call it.
What?
It's kosher. So they can't, there's no such thing as a cheeseburger. You can't have cheese on your burger. So meat and dairy can't mix. So when I went there trying to get a burger.
Can we confirm that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that not the
kosher.
same in halal?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
No, halal is completely different. But yeah, kosher, you can't mix dairy and meat.
But
So
keep
it's a
in
very
mind,
strange
we can
experience.
eat kosher meat.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can eat kosher meat, but I think that I didn't know about
You
that.
can't
You
mix
can't
this.
have milk and meat. You can't have.
What?
So there's no
Yeah.
such thing as a cheeseburger.
So there is no cheese on any burgers.
Exactly.
No, it wouldn't be.
Straight. I didn't know this until I went there. And I'm like, oh guys, you forgot my cheese on Big Mac, and they're like, no, we didn't. And I was like, interesting.
Whoa. Okay,
Yeah.
but do they have cheese at Macca's though? Like if I
yeah,
just
you can,
wanted,
you can get like a cheese toasty. That's all you're getting. You're not getting meat in it.
holy crap!
Wild, eh?
I'd love to see all the obscure Macca's options around the world. Like surely there's something in China that's
There is.
Like,
you know
that
what? We should do a
cater to-
list.
that
Dave,
cater.
Dave, can you come up with crazy menu
Yeah,
items?
yeah.
Can you
So,
just research
yep, I'm on one now. Do you want me to send it to you, or do you want
No,
me to...
let's go for
okay,
it.
So
Yeah, tell us.
cottage cheese and radish McMuffin
What? Wait,
in,
does
in
it show-
Poland. Cottage cheese and radish McMuffin. It's basically like a cheese, radish, and
Kinda looks
tomato
good.
sandwich.
Kind of looks good.
Okay.
Whoa, this is interesting. There's a savory porridge in Malaysia. So it's like a porridge, but it's also got chicken strips, spring onions, sliced ginger, chilies, and shallots.
It sounded dirty until you explained it. it started to sound tasteful.
Can I just say, I love that today, of all days, we're going through Macca's items when I'm fasting.
That's so true.
But this is great.
Listen,
I'm like pretending I'm hating everything. I'm
However,
like,
I'll tell you my favorite burger. My favorite burger at McDonald's anywhere around the world is the Big Tasty. Have you ever heard of the Big Tasty?
no,
You've never had Macca's in Jordan?
I have, but what's Big Tasty?
It's their go-to burger.
Can I just say, they're just so lazy with their names
Big
as well.
Tasty.
Big Tasty.
Yeah, can I get the Big Tasty? Bro, the Big Tasty is like, I would call it the Whopper of McDonald's. They've like done the equivalent of a Whopper.
Really?
So nice, bro.
That's
So I don't know if it's the sauce or like the mixture of all the ingredients, but it is delicious.
How's the ice cream?
Yo, how's the ice cream down there? We're going to get into the ice cream. Sorry, I just got really angry because last night I did want to get a little cheat after the 2 a.m. gym session. I went to Macca's to get ice cream to treat
Yeah.
myself. Oreo McFlurry.
Yeah.
What response did I get?
The typical response. It's broken.
It's broken.
We need to get to the bottom of
I
this.
did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Why
Go.
did I not sleep last night? Because I was researching the ice cream machine.
Not training, researching about ice cream.
It's so funny because you think I'm joking. I'm being 100% honest. I've got all the facts here, and this is going to blow your mind.
Oh, you're insane. I love this.
This is going to blow your mind.
Yeah, tell me.
All right. So the McDonald's ice cream machines are broken 15% of the time on average around
Nah,
the entire
bullshit.
world. Yes, 15%. Oh, you reckon more?
I reckon 100% more.
Could be more. Average of 15% of the time, but it's not an accident.
Dave's face.
Dave, this is crazy. And this is all public record, by the way. It's carefully orchestrated, and there's a $1 billion scheme that squeezed franchisee owners dry for decades. So you know how each Macca's is owned by a franchisee?
Yeah.
A different person, different company, whatever it is. So they created this ice cream machine, right? That breaks on purpose.
No.
That breaks on purpose. But when it breaks, you can't fix it yourself. You need to call a serviceman who has a license to fix this specific machine.
But why do they do that for? What's the reason?
Who owns the machine company and the service company? Who? The actual owners of McDonald's, the company McDonald's.
So they're charging. Are they
Yes.
charging to service their own ice cream machines?
That's right. Exactly what's happening. So listen to this, right? For decades, McDonald's ice cream machines have been notoriously broken. We all know it. Excuse me, can I please get a soft serve? Sorry, the ice cream machine's broken. We've heard it
course.
echoing in our nightmares, right? They've been so broken that people created apps just to track which ones actually work. So there's a
Shut
track
the
you can get.
hell up.
There's an app out there that you can get right now, and I think it's only American based, but it'll tell you which ice cream machines are working, which ones aren't. They notice at any given time, around 15% of all McDonald's ice cream machines are down. But why? The official reason:
Tell us.
complex maintenance requirements. But beneath the surface, a darker truth was emerging. A $1 billion repair scheme that would eventually attract federal investigation. This is insane, guys. You can't make this shit up.
Bro, this is a
You
full
can't make this shit
underground Macca's scam.
Yeah, bro, watch how elaborate this is. It's insane. At the center of all this, it was called the machine. It was the Taylor C602 ice cream machine, right? When you buy a McDonald's franchise, they will put this in the contract that this is the only machine you can use to create your soft serves, right? It costs $18,000 per unit. That's it. Cheap.
Okay.
It's not that much, right?
Yeah.
It's required in every single McDonald's franchise by contract, but there's a catch. When it breaks, only Taylor authorized technicians can fix it. No one else.
That's insane.
It's also so dodgy that they've called the company Taylor when it's clearly just another company owned by Mac.
Well, of course.
Literally,
Of course.
yeah.
Like that's insane. But listen to this, right? So each McDonald's franchise, right? You can imagine how many McDonald's franchises there are around the world.
Yeah.
They would pay an average of $24,000 annually just in repairs for this ice cream machine.
24K a year, more than the machine itself.
Each McDonald's, and in 2017 to 2020 alone, right? So this is what's come up in court because I think in 2021 they went to court about this. $1.1 billion in repair revenue.
So these guys aren't even a fast food chain.
Oh, they've never been a fast food chain.
They're just a real estate company, and
Yeah.
that blows my mind. I genuinely didn't think that's done on purpose.
It's crazy. Let me see if there's any like important
Should-
information.
Bro,
on
we
this.
need to rally up all the listeners so we can protest outside of Macca's or something. We need to do something. We need to make change, Yaz, with this podcast. This is fucked. 15% of it has to be more than 15%. Let me just make that very clear. It has to be more than 15% of
It probably is. I'm just saying off the app that they created where the ice cream machines
What's
are broken.
this app, by the way?
I don't know
Is
the
it
name
still
of it.
is it still up?
But listen to what they did as well. So there's a startup that actually came out, right? And it was called Kytch, Kytch.
Yeah.
It created a device that could decode the machine's error messages so you didn't have to call a technician anymore. Right?
They got that desperate.
Yeah. So they did that. They started selling it to McDonald's franchisees saying, hey, don't worry about your technicians. This will give you the exact code and it'll tell you how to fix it.
Oh
Right?
my God.
So what happened? So what did McDonald's headquarters do? They sent out a memo in November 2020 to all McDonald's franchises saying stop using Kytch devices immediately. Their claimed reason? Safety concerns.
How does nobody know about this?
Bro,
You're
it is
hitting the
insane.
hard-hitting issues, Yaz.
Bro, the entire repair ecosystem was built on keeping franchises dependent. Taylor's authorized repair network charged between $144 and $282 per hour to have a technician come out and fix the ice cream machine.
Bro, you know what? I feel like this podcast is creating smartasses in Australia. It's creating like people
Smartasses as in geniuses or smartasses as in...
like smartasses as like they know all this pointless information and they're using it to their
Oh,
advantage.
101 random info?
Yeah.
That's in my
yeah.
head too,
Yeah.
like constantly.
Like Yaz is the best with coming up with these random little things that people don't know of, but can be used to our advantage. So I like that.
it's good that
That's
we run
hilarious.
a podcast today. We can share all the crazy stuff.
So good. I don't know if you've experienced the same thing, but I had some psychotic teachers.
Oh, we all did, I think.
I had some psychotic teachers. So my school was a private boys' school, and it was mainly all Arabs and Turkish and a bunch of people, but it was mainly ethnic. So it was a
ethnic?
very it's a very family-oriented school.
What area?
Private
What
school.
area was it in?
It's in Preston's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So the teachers felt like uncles to us, and like it was very, very close.
Was
And
it small? Like how many students in the entire school do you reckon?
It was massive.
Okay.
No, but as
I was waiting for him to be like, oh, probably about 100.
No. It was a big school, but I'm saying the relationships we had with our teachers felt like instead of saying sir, we'd say uncle. So it felt very yeah.
It sounds like a cult.
No,
It
it's
sounds
not.
like
No,
a
genuinely
cult.
not. No. It was a bunch of people with the same beliefs and ethics and brought up values all in one school. That's all it was.
Okay.
But we had this one teacher that felt a little too much like an uncle to us in the sense that he would not hold back. Even if he didn't seem professional, he would not hold back. So when he got pissed off, he would do shit like, let me just, as an example, someone would be talking, just simple talking. And a normal teacher would be like, you know what, stop talking. You know, can you please stop disturbing the class? No, not him. He would go,
Oh.
no, but that's nothing.
Yeah, I know.
He slammed with all his heart. And the second he slammed, he looked up. He looked like he was going to kill someone.
So he's just one of those aggressive teachers, over the top aggressive.
So aggressive.
On a daily basis?
I would say it would happen at least once a week.
Okay, that's plenty. That's too much.
We'd have those lessons twice a week. So
Yeah.
one out of those times. To the point where like he would throw something but intentionally miss someone, but like just to scare them.
He would throw shit at the students.
But you need to understand.
What's he throwing? I'm just curious. What's he
Oh
throwing?
no, it was like a foam, like a rubber. Yeah. But
that's pathetic.
okay, hold on. Don't do that because teachers don't do that. Let's just be honest.
No, but
They
throwing
don't.
foam. Like if you're telling me he's throwing texters or he's throwing like
Habibi, there's a difference
pens at people,
between
books.
doing. There's a difference between doing this and
Yeah, but it's a foam ball.
you know.
I reckon. I'll be honest with you. I reckon Feras is trying to protect whoever this teacher is. I reckon he was throwing textbooks at the kids. That's what I think.
Scissors.
No. He genuinely wasn't. I won't make up lies, but those were all truths. And during those times, all of us boys, you can imagine we're 16-year-old boys. You can't hold yourself.
Nah, you want to take yourself seriously.
You
can't
just
take the situation.
absolutely, especially me. You know me, yes. You know me. Like I can't stay serious in these sort of in any scenario. And I'm starting to realize it's getting worse and worse as I get older. You'd think that I'd get more mature, but I'm not.
I said something to you not long ago, and your response was like a smirk or like a holding your laugh. What was
really,
it?
It was really. I know exactly what it was. It was really fucked up, and I'm really sorry about that. But I can't.
What was it? Can you tell me what it was?
He told me that he was going to a funeral.
Oh, I remember that.
He said you were going to a funeral, and I'm pretty sure you would have said something.
No. I'm pretty sure I was just like, I'm just on my way to a funeral. You all good, and for some reason you like smirked at me. It was FaceTime.
I don't.
And you smirked at me, and I was like, why?
What so?
Why are you smiling? Like a family member just died. He's doing it again.
I can't hold it. It's really fucked up.
You're sick.
No. But again, it's also because of how comfortable I am with you, so I just let it out. But it's almost like a reaction thing, and I hate it so much. There's been so many times, it could be anything in serious situations where I have to laugh in their faces. It's really messed up. So I want us to role play. I want you to almost train because I can't, Yaz, and it needs to fix. I'm gonna be 30, bro. I can't be laughing in people's faces whenever they tell me one of their family members died. I just can't do that. So I want you to give me some news. Give me some news, and I want to know. I want to try my best, holding a straight face.
I'm trying to think of a
But the
scenario.
problem is when I look at Yaz, immediately when I look at him, I can't. I need to laugh at him.
All right, okay.
I'm so scared for the day that you actually have to give me bad news, and I don't know how to react to it, bro. I genuinely don't.
It's gonna come. The time's gonna come.
I know it's gonna come.
We're at that stage in our lives where we're around the 30,
where bad things are gonna start happening.
we're at the 30-year mark of our lives where people are gonna start dropping dead
100%
around us, very close to us.
and I need to practice.
Hey, can I just say something as well before we do this role play?
Tell me.
One of our mutual like family friends and a cousin to one of us passed away not too long ago, right? And we have this thing called the Azza.
Yeah.
I'm smiling now, and I shouldn't be smiling.
Yeah.
But I'm laughing at the situation, and I'm freaking out because it's a place of mourning. Like
Of course.
it's sad. You go in there, people are crying, everyone's quiet. There's just, I want to say negative energy, but the energy is low.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
And I walk in there, and who do
Keep
I
in
see?
mind, our mutual friend is Muslim.
Yeah. And, bro, I walk in there, and who am I greeted by first? Feras.
Yeah.
And Feras cracks a joke there and then and starts cackling at himself. And I'm trying not to laugh because there's people looking at us.
It's so bad.
But this is the person he is. Like,
So I start laughing because it's within our culture to make sure everybody has some coffee. Yeah, drink some coffee. This is the part that you're missing. To have some coffee. Now, a lot of the times we've got little glass coffee cups, very, very small, and we drink out of it.
I remember the joke.
Now,
Very bad.
with this mutual friend that we had, it seems like there was a lot of people, so they obviously didn't have enough glass cups, and they started giving around small paper cups, red small paper cups, and I look at it and I'm like, yes, these are shot cups.
Bro, we're
At a Muslim funeral.
we're essentially at a Muslim funeral and they're serving us in shot glasses.
It's
It
literally-
was hilarious. I forgot about that. I did forget about that.
And I couldn't hold myself from it because, like, I'm Muslim as well, but I love irony. I think irony is so much fun and it's hilarious. So the second I noticed that, they're literally, like, you know, the big red cups, the American cups?
Yeah.
It's literally just a shot
Yeah.
cup version of it. And you have people, you have all these Muslims. They're like, you know, God rest his soul. And I'm just like, I don't know. Can we do that? I don't know if we can do that.
It's true. It's true. Like in hindsight, looking back at it and seeing all the scarfed women taking shots out of this cup, it was a funny sight, man. It was a funny sight.
Yeah, like I made the joke. Like we both had a lot, but the point is, I can't be serious. I don't know if it's a reactive thing or not. But yeah, I do want to go through with this role play with you. Just to
I don't
practice
have a
bit.
scenario.
No, it's okay. Just give me some news. Give me some news.
All right, we're in the
about-
car. Okay, me and you are in the car. That's what we're going to do, right? We're in the car. We're going to... I'm trying to think of someone that is close to us, but not real, but made up, but
Nash.
relevant.
Give me Nash. We're talking about
Nash? Nash died?
Because I feel like Nash the only one that would be like, yeah,
All right,
cool.
okay, we do Nash. We do Nash. We love you, Nash.
But
We
I want
wish
you to tell
you.
me.
We wish you a life to 100.
Yeah, health, wealth, happiness, and
But in
winning
this story,
Survivor.
you're dead.
Yeah, tell us. Go. Give me the news, Yaz.
So we're in the car. We're driving to Nash's funeral. You already know he's dead.
Oh, I know he's dead.
You know
Okay,
he's dead.
all right.
You know he's dead.
Okay.
You've already had the laughs. There.
Easy part's done.
We're in the
Not
car.
a surprise funeral.
We're driving.
I love how I said the easy part's done. Like it's so easy for Nash.
But you don't know how Nash died.
Oh, okay.
So you're just gonna be like, hey, how did he? Pass?
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, so we're driving.
Hey, Yaz. I never got to ask because I've obviously been really upset about the whole situation with Nash.
Yeah.
How did he actually end up dying?
Why am I laughing?
I don't know why you're laughing, bro. No, bro, this is our acting role. Ready?
I can't do
Ready?
it. I can't do it.
1, 2, 3, go. Hey, Yaz.
Yeah.
I know we've been mourning for the past couple of days about Nash.
Yeah.
I was just really curious. Nobody ended up telling me how he actually ended up dying.
Oh, it's a terrible story for us.
Tell me.
It's a terrible story. So, Nash, he was hungry. It was a Wednesday. His wife hadn't cooked any food. And he just felt like one of his favorite meals.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You didn't even let me get to the
No, I
punchline.
can't, bro. I can't go. Okay, yep.
Long story short, he choked on a kebab and died. Long story short.
But I still feel like I would still laugh at that. I'd be like, it's Nash.
You think the way he died was funny?
No.
You should see the size of the coffin, brother.
Hey, Nash is gonna kill us. The roast of Nash is done. We love
You
Nash.
fucking brought Nash up.
True.
Fuck, I love you, Nash.
Speaking of funerals, by the way. Speaking of funerals, I remember you dropped a comment. I think it was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where I was talking about your exes, and you told me something about a funeral with your exes.
Can
you?
Yes.
And I told you, and I said, mind you, whenever Yaz and I have conversations throughout the week, I shut him up and I say, you save it for the podcast because I want to know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So this is me now bringing it up.
So I think this is actually really, really important. And I learned this really early on.
Okay.
So when it comes to breaking up, the second we break up, understand that you are dead to me.
Of course.
You are no, not of course.
Or like
Look at majority of relationships. Dave, I'm going to ask you here. Since the breakup,
Yeah.
you've spoken to her
Almost every day.
almost every day.
That's something we need to speak about as well.
We'll
Why?
discuss
But
this.
okay, yeah.
Look, some people can keep it mutual.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no,
That's
we don't know
fine.
Dave's relationship
and to be
or
fair,
anything. Yeah,
it's not all. There are some that have been like logistical because we live together.
yeah
and
of
then,
course.
you know,
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah.
In my mind, if I don't need to talk to you, like I don't need to, we're done. You are not in my life anymore and you are dead to me. And when I say dead to me, I literally mean you are dead to me. I cannot contact you because you are dead. You cannot contact me because you are dead. There's no point looking at your Instagram or your stories. Why? Because you're dead. You're not posting anything.
Yeah, amazing.
That's how I think of it, right? But what do I do to tell my brain that this person's dead? I have a funeral
You
for
hold
them.
a funeral.
Oh,
You're amazing.
Yeah, I've
You're
heard you
amazing.
mention this.
I
yeah.
hold a funeral for my exes.
I love this man. This is why he's my best friend.
Right?
Tell me why.
And that funeral, it's usually a cremation.
What do you burn?
Everything that I have of theirs. Everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's a prop, bro. I wear black. I go outside. I put whatever it is that they got me or that I got them or photos or whatever. It goes into a little trash can. It gets lit on fire. I say a few words. But good words. I don't say bad words.
Yeah.
It's like a what's the word when you
like your
eulogy.
parting
A
ways.
eulogy.
Yeah. Okay.
I do a
yeah.
eulogy for them. I said we spent great times together. They taught me this. Blah blah blah. Amazing person. Hopefully in their afterlife they have a pleasant afterlife. You know.
That's kind of
Yeah.
lovely.
I know.
And then-
I feel like despite how fucked up that sounds, that's weirdly healthy.
Oh, dude,
You know
it's
what
so
I mean?
healthy. I'll tell you why.
You get
There's-
closure.
Closure, but
But
there's-
won't you? But I feel like I'd be that type to be like, yeah, you were so beautiful and smart and sexy. Maybe I should call her. Yeah,
No,
like
no, no, no.
yeah.
You are fucking dead to me. Like I
Oh,
can't.
yeah, wow.
And it's not a bad thing. It's just like for my own mental sake and my peace of mind, the grieving begins straight away. Right, the mourning begins straight away, and then we continue our life and try to get over it.
Mind you, this is such a white girl way of dealing with
No,
it.
bro, I'm
It's-
telling
it's-
you. I'm
it's
telling
healthy,
you.
You're right. Yeah.
There is nothing worse than people that I see that have gone through a breakup, still in contact with their ex.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cycle
yeah.
keeps going around in circle. They're fucking upset. They're sad. They're like, "Oh man, I feel so good. Like it's been
and
so good."
sometimes they get back together as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can never get back with an
Yeah,
ex.
yeah, yeah.
Once it's done, it is fucking done. Don't
Yeah,
ever think like
wow.
I was meant to be your last, right? If I'm not your last anymore, there's no fucking way.
Yeah,
We are
okay.
done, right?
Yeah, all right.
But anyways, but there's nothing worse than the vicious cycle of, oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I haven't spoken to her for 3 days. Oh, I'm getting better. Oh my God, she put a story up. Should I watch it? Yeah, I'm going to watch it. You watch a story. She's with a guy. Oh my God, I'm so sad again.
Yeah,
and then
it's
the
a
circle
it's a
continues.
cycle. Yeah,
the cycle
okay.
continues, right? Me, I don't know shit about my exes, bro.
Oh, I love that.
I don't know nothing. The second that we're gone, that's the last memory I have of them. I didn't give a fuck what comes after.
Do you wear black?
At the funeral? Yeah, I do. I said that before. I said it before. I wear black. Well, I usually wear black, so it only makes sense. But bro, it is so good for your mental sake.
Well, what happens then when someone's dead, but then you see them out? Like you just happen to bump into them.
Oh,
and see
that's a
them out.
good point.
is a
How
good
do you
point.
deal with that,
Yeah.
Yaz?
I get scared.
Zombie.
You hold the cross in the fucking ghost.
No. There's been moments, and it's just mutual. It's like, oh hey,
Yeah.
good to see you alive.
And she's like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah, like my ex when we first broke up, we broke up like over the phone because she was overseas at the time, and I was like, no, that's fine, whatever. She goes, look, I come back November 4th. We should have a sit down and like talk about it. We deserve a face to face. And I'm like, nah. I said, as of tomorrow, you don't exist anymore.
Oh, that's
I'm so
hilarious.
sorry.
That's so good.
Yeah. Do you know what happened? Sorry, just on that topic as well.
Please.
Because they're dead to me, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And weirdly enough, Nash is about to enter this conversation again.
Oh, poor Nash.
I
Let's
know.
leave him
Not in
alone.
a bad way. Not in a bad way. I don't know what technology glitch or error. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Dave, I hadn't spoken to my ex since her funeral, right?
Since the funeral.
Like you spoke to her at the funeral.
Yeah. No. So I hadn't spoken to my ex at all, bro. And it was like, went our separate ways, never heard of anything. I go to message Nash and I message him, right? No, sorry, he messages me. I reply to him and I send a couple messages because he's not replying to me. And then I get a message back, but this time it doesn't say Nash. It says my ex-girlfriend's name. And I'm like, why is she messaging me?
In that same message conversation,
So,
Nash's
I
name
don't-
got changed to your ex's?
but I didn't know this. So it just says it's her name, and then I click it, and it's the message thread with Nash, and now it says Nash's name. And I'm like, what?
Are they similar names?
No.
Nothing at all.
Completely different.
Nothing at all, right? And I look at it, and I'm like, all right, well, these are my messages with Nash, but I got a notification, but I go, no, it must be my phone glitching. It must still be Nash. But it was such a dry message like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, what do you mean, what's up? You
Nash
messaged
doesn't
me,
speak
bro.
like that.
I'm like, no, but Nash messaged me about something. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the hell?
yeah.
I go, what are you talking about? I said, listen, I'll be at yours at blah, 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 blah. Right? And then she messaged back. She goes, "What are you on about?" And it comes up with her name again. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I'm tripping out now. I call Nash. I go, "Nash, you getting my messages?" He goes, "No." I go, "What do you mean no? I've been messaging you for the last hour."
Oh.
And then I go, "Send me a text message." He sends me a text message. It comes up on the same thread.
What? So it's just been like merged.
They've been merged. And I'm like, what the
She's
fuck?
Risen from the dead. That's what it is. Trying to contact you from the dead.
So what do I have to do at this point? I go onto WhatsApp, whole different message.
Of course.
I have to
Smart.
message my ex now. I'm forced to message my ex. "Hey, so sorry to message you. Are you receiving text messages from
She
me?"
probably thinks you're lying as well.
100% she thinks I'm
Probably like,
lying.
oh, he wants me.
Bro, 100% she thinks I'm fully lying. I send her a message on WhatsApp. "Hey, I'm so sorry to message you. Just checking. Are you receiving any text messages from me? I'm not sure what's going on, but it keeps coming up that you're replying to me." She goes, "Hey, yeah, I am." And I'm like, "Okay, so sorry. I'm going to try to figure it out. I'm trying to message a friend of mine. Your messages are together." So strange. But yeah, so she came back from the dead. That was
Oh
the only
my
girlfriend
God.
that I've ever spoken to in the afterlife.
Imagine like all the shit you would have burnt or something just reappeared in your room again after that shit.
Okay, now you
That would have been fucked up. Bro, hey, we're talking about shit that would never happen. I've never seen that happen ever. That's insane.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
It was awkward, to say the least.